Ever walked through a grocery store, past aisles of organic kale and health supplements, only to find an entire section dedicated to alcohol? It's a strange contradiction, right? We're constantly told about its health risks, yet it's sold right next to our milk and bread. So why isn't alcohol banned? The answer is a fascinating mix of biology, history, and cold, hard economics. Let's start with our own bodies. Ever heard of the drunken monkey hypothesis? It's a real scientific theory suggesting our ancient primate ancestors evolved to love the smell of alcohol. Why? Because the scent of fermenting fruit on the forest floor meant easy-to-find high-calorie food. That ripe, slightly boozy fruit was a survival jackpot. So our brains developed a deep-seated connection. Alcohol equals reward. Every time we have a drink, our brains release dopamine, the feel-good chemical, reinforcing a behavior that helped our ancestors survive for millions of years. We are literally hardwired to seek it out. Now, let's look at history. Governments have tried banning it, and it has always backfired spectacularly. Take the American Prohibition in the 1920s. The goal was to create a healthier, more moral society. The result? The exact opposite. Organized crime syndicates, like Al Capone's, took over the illegal alcohol trade, leading to a massive spike in violence and corruption. People didn't stop drinking. They just went underground to secret bars called speakeasies. This gave rise to something called the Iron Law of Prohibition. When you ban a substance, it doesn't disappear. It just becomes more potent and more dangerous because it's now made in secret, unregulated labs. Think deadly moonshine instead of quality-controlled beer. And this wasn't just an American problem. In the 1980s, the Soviet Union under Mikhail Gorbachev launched a massive anti-alcohol campaign. The government smashed distilleries and restricted sales. What happened? Citizens started making dangerous homemade brews, or samagon, sometimes using industrial chemicals. The black market boomed, and the government lost billions in tax revenue, which helped accelerate the collapse of the Soviet economy. History teaches us the same lesson over and over. Prohibition doesn't work. This brings us to the biggest reason of all: money. The global alcohol industry is worth over $1 trillion. It's simply too big to fail. Governments around the world rely heavily on what are called sin taxes, taxes on products like alcohol and tobacco. These taxes generate billions of dollars for public services like schools, roads, and healthcare. For example, in the United States alone, alcohol taxes bring in over $10 billion a year for federal and state governments. Banning alcohol would blow a massive hole in national budgets overnight. It's far more profitable for governments to regulate and tax it than to fight a losing battle against it. So, when you see that bottle of wine in the supermarket, you're not just looking at a drink. You're looking at a product of our evolutionary biology, a lesson from history's failed experiments, and a cornerstone of the modern global economy. Our primate brains crave it. History proves we can't get rid of it, and our governments can't afford to let it go. Banning alcohol isn't just difficult, it's pretty much impossible. It's a complex issue with no easy answers, but understanding the science and history behind it is a great place to start. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world around us. See you in the next one.